So this is Word Tile multiplayer. This is kind of like Scrabble on your N9. And the popular one people are used to is Words with Friends. It's a popular Scrabble game for Android, iPhone. This is your alternative for that game on the N9. It also is available for Symbian, like your N8 or your S60 version 5 phones, like your 5800. So it does run across all Nokia devices. For now, the game is in beta version. This is a beta version. It is still being developed by Fumbo. As you can see, it's a nice multiplayer Scrabble game. So I'm going to launch it right here. So as you can see, once you do install the game, you would be asked to register. So I already have registered this game on my phone. So you can see I already have a few couple of games, more than a couple actually, running on my phone. So have a nice look. So these are players who I'm waiting on for them to have a go, and these are games where it's my turn to play. So I'm going to quickly go into the gameplay here. So once you go in, you have a zoomed in version of the board. You can double tap to zoom out to see the whole board right there. So down here, you have all your tiles where tiles you have to play. You have your scores here. So, and you have the number of tiles left or pieces left to be played. I mean, if you're familiar with Scrabble, this should be pretty easy for you. So as you can see, you have the option to play, shuffle. You can swap your tiles from the tile bin or wherever, or you can retire. That's quit the game, forfeit a game, pretty much. So there you have your board. You can double tap on the board to zoom in. As you can see, you can double tap to zoom out. So I'm going to make a quick play just so you have a feel of how the gameplay is. Let's look for something easy here. So it is in beta version, as I said before. So this is one of the improvements I'd like to see in the next version. Like for instance, when you drag a tile and try to place it, you really can position where you want to place your, the tile on. You actually have to double tap on it, and that way you have a better precision where you want to put your tile. So as you can see there. So once you make a play, another option I would like added to this game is the option to recall all your tiles. Like I haven't made a play yet, but if I do want to take all my tiles back to my rack, there is no button here to remove these tiles back to my rack here. So you have to do one by one. I hope that option is added in the next version. Also, I want to make a play. I don't know how many points this is going to get me. If you're familiar with words by post on Windows Phone, it gives you an estimate of how many points you're going to get if I decide to play this word. I don't have that option here. I would love to see it added to this game. So I just made a play. And it tells me up here that word gave me 14 points. It is now my opponent's turn to play. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to choose another game to make a move. As you can see, so before I can place any tiles, I actually have to zoom in, like I said before. So here again, let's see what we can get from here. So here, going to my tiles, you can shuffle. You can just press on the shuffle button right there to shuffle through your tiles. You can swap here you can choose what tiles you like to swap. These are all my tiles right now. I can choose what I want to swap these. So if you want to cancel, don't select any tiles and just click OK. So this is the board. You have your scores here and how many tiles are left. So like I said before, you can't really place your tiles where you want them to go. The best way, I mean, if you get the hang of it, the best way is to zoom in, then place your tiles. So I think I got a mechanism here how to place tiles. You can just see I didn't get that. So it's always bad to zoom in, double tap on the board, zoom in, and you make a play. So when you're done, just click on the play button right there, and you made a play. It is really fast too. So up there, it tells you how many points you got for that word, and it is your opponent's turn to play. So same thing. This is a new game. Also, another feature that needs to be improved on is I just started playing this game a couple of hours ago, and people invite you to play. They do not give you the option to accept the game. So I actually started with just one game, but eventually more people just invited me to a game, and the game just started automatically. I didn't have the option to choose if I wanted to start that game or not. So right now I have 6 games running, and I did not start those games. So for instance, this game, there's a random person who just invited me, and I have no option to quit. You know, you can retire if you want. I mean, but the game's already started. So, I mean, with other Scrabble games, you know, before someone invites you, you can accept if you want to play that game or not. But with this one, well, with this version, I mean, it is a really nice game. So just to give the developers a heads up on some of the features they can improve on. Overall, it is a nice game. Another nice feature of this game on the N9 is you do get notifications on your feed. So if you do go to your live feeds here, you actually are going to get notifications of when an opponent makes a move. You will get a tiny beep, and it would appear here on your feed on your N9. I don't know how it's done on Symbian devices like the N8. I tried to get this game installed on my N8, but it's not available from the Nokia store. It should be up and running according to the developers of the game. So I would probably do a review of it on my N8 in the near future. But for now, if you do have an N9, once someone makes a move, you get notified. It gets pushed out to your feed. So that's a really nice feature too, because you know some of these games do run for days. So let's go back to the game. So as you can see, someone else added me to play a game. I have no choice but to play. I mean, I do have a choice to retire, but you know, this would be a good sport. We'll play the game. So, say we have looking for a move real quick. I don't know if this is a word. Let's see. So that is a word. So I just made a move. See if we can quickly make a move here. So if you play a word that's not in the dictionary, you get this error message. Pretty much like your standard Scrabble game. So two is not a word. So you can try something else. I doubt this is a word either. So you get the hang of it. So it is addictive. You can play multiple games. Um, you have the option to start a new game. So there, you can choose from your phone book, or you can do a local pass. This is where you have no internet connection. You can play with a friend who's with you physically, where you pass your phone back and forth. You can find users if you have someone's user ID. You can click on this, type in the user ID, and search for it. What else? You have a random game where it just randomly selects any user who's online for you to play with. So, I mean, it's pretty much it's smooth, no lag, everything works perfectly. So, I mean, this is a good move for Symbian MeeGo. Shows that Symbian is not dead yet. MeeGo is still alive. So, kudos to the developers of this game. We do hope to see more updates in the near future. So that's it. This is Word Tiles for MeeGo and Symbian devices.